Aries. Never back down. In the movie, Jake moves to a new town as a sweetheart with a fiery temper. Because he is interested in the wrong man's girl, he becomes a target. He gets pressured into a Fight Club type situation and gets knocked down over and over again. Coming back swinging, every time. Until he wins. We love Jake in the movie, because it represents the path of heroic bravery. One of the major characteristics of Aries is having the drive to push forward in all challenging situations. Using power and strength to destroy obstacles in the way. Aries is a fire sign, ruled by Mars, the god of war, and is represented by the ram. Keywords: pure drive, competitive, winners, protective, survival of the fittest, bravery, strength, stepping up, instead of backing down. Taurus. Grey Gardens. Grey Gardens is a documentary about the lives of mother and daughter, Little Edie and Big Edie Beale. These women, artsy relatives of Jackie Kennedy, lived purely for the stylish parts of life. Every part of their world and every possession was a reflection of who they truly were. Dazzling and serious about having what they truly wanted. The pressures of their family's idea of success and elitism weren't strong enough to stop them from creating their own world. Always relying on their own version of happy, no matter what. Taurus is an earth sign, ruled by Venus, goddess of love and beauty. Keywords: valuables, comfort, luxuries, ease, lifestyles, stubbornness, manifestation, beauty, material concern. Gemini. The Man from Earth. The Man from Earth is a movie about a group of professors coming together to have a conversation about the impossible, the idea that an immortal being walks the earth in human form, remembering everything. The entire movie takes place in one room, and consists of one amazing conversation that effortlessly takes us through science, religion, philosophy, love and friendship. Gemini is an air sign, ruled by Mercury, the messenger god of communication and intellect. Gemini has the ability to process the world and situations that are before them at a very fast pace, making them able to talk about pretty much anything, and never really stuck in one box. Keywords: communication, quick-witted, chatty, air dancer, understanding, observer, connector, friendly, spiritual mentalism, social, twin persona. Cancer. The Notebook. The Notebook is one of the greatest love stories of our time. Despite distance, time, and circumstances, the feels they held for one another just did not die. And the only thing that mattered to Ali and Noah was how they felt about each other. Cancer is a water sign, ruled by the moon, the inner realm in our emotional space. Cancer will always move and project from a feeling space. Keywords: nurturer, emotional regard, lover, sensitivity, inner-sighted, warmth, family-oriented. Leo. Moulin Rouge. Leo energy is representative of the dance and drama of life. The creativity, the actor within that is always on time for rehearsal, giving everything he has. Leo is always up for the task, brave and ready. Moulin Rouge was an exciting display of love, art, twists, risk, and a death or life to remember. With a lot of laughter and flair along the way. And the music. These are the things that make life worth experiencing. Leo is a fire sign, ruled by the sun, that which gives life and purpose. Keywords: expression, creativity, reliability, presence, fun, love, drama, experiencer, playfulness, active, ego embodiment. Virgo. Get Smart. Get Smart is a hilarious display of what happens when a play-by-the-book, office spy, gets to experience spy life in the real world. Even though Agent Smart has never dabbled in the unknown, his intelligence and analytical skills come in handy to save the day. Virgo is very aware of the way things are supposed to work and is able to fit in, and master the standards of the world. The movie is symbolizing how well Virgo is able to learn, integrate and accept situations and realities, in order to push forward and grow. Virgo is an earth sign, ruled by Mercury, the messenger god of communication and intellect. Keywords: intelligence, analytical, practical, upholder, garden tender, high standard, critiquer, considerate, realism, a student. Libra. Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Mr. and Mrs. Smith is a perfect personification of Libra energy. Libra is associated with equal partnerships, marriage, balance, light and dark, work and play, and sweet and sour. John and Jane are two top-notch assassins, leading double lives full of danger and lies, and are fortunate enough to have, and maintain a loving bond with each other. Libra walks the tightrope better than anyone else. Libra is an air sign, ruled by Venus, goddess of love and beauty. Keywords: balance, partnership, sociable, elegance, more than meets the eye, integration, love, attraction, equality. Scorpio. Get Out. Get Out is the newest psychological thriller that goes deeper and deeper depending on your perspective and life experience at the time that you watch it. It can transform from a racial film, to an all-inclusive societal observation, and some have even deemed it to be extraterrestrial in nature. One thing is clear: nothing is as it seems, and as you watch the movie before you are psychologically diving into yourself and questioning the core nature of your reality and who you are. This is the transformative nature of Scorpio. That which goes beyond the surface, to reveal what's actually there. Scorpio is the ruler of deep unconscious states, and it is where we learn to see or embody things that we cannot verbalize or rationalize in the everyday surface world. Scorpio is a water sign, ruled by Pluto, god of death and transformation. Keywords: depth, fearlessness, penetrating, alluring, captivating, introspective, the shattering of appearances, curiosity, dark hero, revelation. Sagittarius. Finding Forrester. Finding Forrester is a heart-wrenched film about what happens when two unlikely characters remove their smaller boxes of societal labels, to meet on higher grounds, where the connection between them is a passion and drive for the bigger picture. The meanings of life, lessons, and creating art and accomplishment by way of these principles. Sagittarius is the fire that blazes towards higher, expansive, truths and spaces. Both characters appear focused and somewhat rigid, because of the passionate seekers within them, searching for more. Sagittarius is a fire sign, ruled by Jupiter, god of the sky, planet of expansion, and is that which walks by moralistic standard, conscious or unconsciously, making expansion the only possible outcome. And it willingly accepts the teacher, structure, or platform that supports this need to be bigger than just oneself. This is why Sagittarius thrives in the opportunities for expansion. Keywords: expansion, mastery, moralistic, focused, higher reason, and law, accomplishment, growth, trailblazing, passionate, principle-oriented, freedom-seeking, traveler. Capricorn. The Devil Wears Prada. The Devil Wears Prada is highly Capricornian. Fashion mogul Miranda Priestly represents Capricorn by displaying an awareness that is focused on upholding and enforcing the ways, hierarchical structures, the law and rules, status, and reputation. Emily, the unaware newcomer, has to learn the ropes that eventually lead to her gaining a greater respect for the fashion industry. Something she passed off as insignificant and meaningless before gaining a deeper understanding. Capricorn energy is considered authoritative in nature because it is the manifestation of leadership and practicality among humanity. Capricorn is also considered to be wise, and this is true. It is an expanded awareness of not just how things are, but why they are, and what roles exist because of this. Because of this, Capricorns are known to have a very mature and understanding disposition, even in the presence of harsh truths. Capricorn is an earth sign, ruled by Saturn, the god of wisdom, structure, and limitation. Keywords: maturity, awareness of status, placement, and hierarchy, wisdom, leadership, structure, accomplishment, teacher, objectivity, hard worker, public consideration, realism. Aquarius. Contact. Contact is one of the greatest movies ever made. It centers around the age-old debate about the origins of the universe and the human race. Is it science or religion? The scientist, L, discovers an alien communication, and signs up to travel through space and time to meet them and be a representative for mankind. The end result of this leads to L, who was previously a solid atheist, having to adopt a completely different understanding of the world. One that integrates the existence of spirituality or God and science. This ability to think uniquely and progressively is very Aquarian in nature. Think of the Aquarius as the outsider that you can't help but be impressed by, because of the quality of their ideas. Aquarians tend to put a lot of interest in social causes, giving them depth of character and large-scope purposes. The Aquarian spirit is that of genius, futuristic, eccentricness. It is why the rise of the age of Aquarius is so anticipated by those of the spiritual community. Aquarius is an air sign, ruled by Uranus, individualism, and ingenuity, and is the astrological energy that rules the discovery of the Internet. Keywords: inventive, unique, structure-busting, oddly cool, efficient, objectivity, expanded causes, socially connected. Pisces. Alice in Wonderland. Alice in Wonderland is the perfect film to describe Pisces energy. Pisces is the list sign of the zodiac, and is associated with deep spiritual awareness, consciously or unconsciously, and otherworldly temperament. In the movie, Alice in Wonderland, we get to follow Alice as she goes on a trippy journey into the mystical realm, completely leaving all of her known reality with its rules and limitations behind. Pisces does not concern itself with status quos, nor does it place emphasis on the standards of the world. It's idealistic, dreamy, highly mystical, and is preoccupied with this greater connection to the energies and the flow of the world. A Pisces can appear to be always intoxicated, even when they are not. The ego and the mundane are put aside. Pisces is a water sign ruled by Neptune, the god of the sea, and is also associated with music. Keywords: flow, spiritually sensitive, highly empathic, outside of everyday concerns, egolessness, loving, imaginative, and dreamy.